Scattered throughout the southeastern United States are many localities where malaria is a very serious problem. Malaria is not a spectacular disease, but its victims become run down physically. They are not able to do a good day's work and their earning capacity is reduced. Malaria is carried from person to person principally by the Anopheles quadrimaculatus mosquito, more commonly known as the quad. This mosquito breeds in ponds and pools of fresh water that have little or no motion. In some areas, it is not practical to carry out a drainage program or any other permanent control measures. Here, mosquito proofing is one answer to the question, how can the amount of malaria in our community be reduced? What is mosquito proofing? Mosquito proofing is closing all of the cracks, holes, and openings in a building so that the malaria-carrying quad mosquito is kept out. Homes and public meeting places where people gather at night should be mosquito-proofed so that the quad mosquito cannot get in. The female quad flies at twilight and after dark. She bites to get blood and may transmit malaria. The amount of mosquito proofing that is needed depends upon the condition of the homes and other buildings which are to be mosquito proof. Some houses may be in a very good condition. Some houses may be mosquito proofed in every way except for an open fireplace. A one-story house with a wide fireplace chimney needs a plywood fireplace screen to make it mosquito-proof. Some houses will have a few cracks or holes which need closing, in addition to window screens, screen doors, and fireplace screens. Some houses may be mosquito-proof except for the porches. Screening them makes it possible for people to rest out in the air on hot summer evenings without danger of getting malaria. Some homes may be in such poor condition that the bedrooms are the only rooms which can be mosquito-proofed. It is very important to mosquito-proof the sleeping quarters of such houses, even if no other rooms are mosquito-proofed, for quad mosquitoes are very likely to bite while people are sleeping quietly. In such cases, it is necessary to hang screen doors inside the house between the screened and unscreened rooms. Mosquito proofing may be done by the homeowner himself, by a private contractor, or through a cooperative community plan. In the latter two instances, much of the work will be done in the shop. Screen doors should be strong and lasting. The frames of the screen doors should be made of thoroughly dried cypress lumber, 1 inch thick and 3 inches wide, S4S. S4S means sized or dressed on 4 sides. The lumber should be cut so that it will fit together as shown in this diagram. Note the 45-degree miters, which make for a better and stronger door. Note also the braces in the lower part of the door. A kicking strip may be added if thought necessary, particularly if the bottom panel is not reinforced with hardware cloth. Large plates for reinforcing the outside corners of screen doors should be made from galvanized metal. Smaller plates for reinforcing the cross pieces of the screen door should also be made. 1 6-inch square of metal will make 2 large reinforcing plates. These are used at the top and bottom of the door. 1 6-inch triangle will make 2 small plates. These are used on the cross pieces. The nails used to fasten these metal reinforcing plates on the outside of the screen door should be of sufficient length to clinch 1/8 of an inch. The screen wire should be placed on the inside of the door frame. The screen wire which is used should be galvanized and have 16 meshes per inch. Near the seacoast and around industrial centers, copper and bronze wire should be used. An overlap of 1 inch of wire is allowed on the door frame. Galvanized hardware cloth having 4 meshes per inch should be used to reinforce the screen wire in the bottom panel of the door. Reinforcing plates are also nailed over the screen on the inside of the door. Door facings must be good and sound. Experience has proven that the use of first-grade material, applied properly, will give more effective mosquito proofing that will last longer and be less expensive to maintain. The hanging strip for the screen door should be made of thoroughly dried cypress, dressed on one side and 2 edges. 2 hinges for the door are usually sufficient, but a 3rd hinge may be added if considered necessary. Window screen which is worn out should be replaced. In many homes, it may be advisable to screen the windows by tacking the screen wire directly onto the window facing. If the window facings are not sound enough to hold tacks, they should be replaced with a good grade of lumber. This is important, as the screen will not stay in place if the tacks do not hold. Window screen should overlap the window facing a few inches on the top and sides. The bottom edge should be folded under, overlapping the sill, and securely fastened with a double row of tacks. A furring block should be used to level the jog left by the sill. This keeps the wire screen level and prevents tearing when it is nailed to the sill. The tacks used should be large-headed corrugated tacks 1/2 inch long. Holes and cracks in floors, walls, and ceilings should be closed. When there are only a few small holes in floors, they may be closed by replacing a floorboard or part of a floorboard. If for some reason this cannot be done, these holes may be closed with thin sheet metal. Shingle nails may be used to nail down metal patches. Corners should be rounded to protect children's bare feet. When there are many holes and cracks in the floor, it may be best to replace the entire floor. If this cannot be done, the holes and cracks in the floor may be covered with sheet metal first, and the entire floor then covered with 2-ply medium-weight roofing paper. This roofing paper is cemented at the seams. The edges should be butted together and not overlapped. Linoleum may be used in place of the roofing paper, and is more satisfactory in many ways if it can be afforded. When there are many small holes and cracks in the walls and ceiling, they may be covered with heavy craft paper with large-headed corrugated tacks to hold it in place. Fireplace openings may be closed with removable plyboard screens so the fireplace can be used whenever wanted. Repairs to mantelpieces and hearths necessary to secure effective sealing against the entrance of mosquitoes should be maintained. Metal or wood button fasteners should be used to hold the screen securely when the fireplace is not in use. The average cost of mosquito proofing a home is estimated to be much less than that of 1 case of malaria. Once the home is mosquito proofed, the entire family is protected from malaria, provided they stay indoors or on screened porches at twilight and after dark. These are the danger hours when malaria mosquitoes bite.